So if you knew without a doubt that winning and success was inevitable, how would you see yourself? How would you see life in general? Even with the ups and downs and the swings and things that don't look right, how would you be knowing that it's going to work out anyway? And because you choose to think that way, with or without evidence, that because you choose that everything works out even better than the bare minimum that you were wanting or needing. How would you be if you knew that without a doubt? And I want to add that so it wouldn't matter if you were chill. It wouldn't matter if you had bad thoughts or good thoughts. It wouldn't matter if you meditated. It wouldn't matter if you got angry or blew up or got mad. It wouldn't matter if someone was telling you fat chance it's not going to work. It wouldn't matter if your own feelings and your thoughts were telling you, no, it's not going to work. Like you knew, like it's still, despite all those things, you just knew that it's going to work out. You just know it's just going to work out. And because you just chose that as your belief that it will work out better than you could have imagined it. That's all you are doing. Because that's all of this manifesting is. It's the realization and the acceptance. So you realize it, okay, but you can realize it. You can read a book and realize a lot of information. You can read a lot of stuff, right? And you can absorb content. And then it's the acceptance that that's just my baseline. That's my default. That everything works out. And that anything and everything, people, places, things, time, distance, all of it, everything, all of it, are all just there as fillers, right? Like the extra rice and beans you get in a burrito, but you really just want more beef or chicken or veggies, and they give you the extra beans, extra rice, extra lettuce, extra tomato. Like you get all that stuff and you really just didn't want all that stuff. You just really wanted maybe the cheese and the beans or the cheese and the meat or whatever, right? And you know how they add shit in there and you just really don't want it? Okay, everything, your thoughts, your feelings, the circumstances, your conditions are like that. It's filler. It's filler. Thoughts, feelings, everything you're going through, everything your body's going through, health. Well, all of it. Okay, all of it. It's just filler. It's just to give you the experience that you are having this beautiful or shitty or wonderful whatever life, for you to experience. So you're experiencing stuff. Because if you didn't have the filler, right, you wouldn't be able to experience stuff. It would just be like, it would be mundane. So, but when you have this knowing that it works out, no matter what the filler is saying, that's your default. It's the simplicity of that. It's the simplicity of knowing that I don't have to do anything. I don't have to earn anything when I accept, when I recognize and accept that it's going to work out anyway. So if you knew that, you might stress out, you might cry, you might freak out, you might feel beat down, you might feel like it's not working. But when you have that default, that backup default that you always turn to, right? Even like people that are religious, they turn to God for their last ditch effort of hope, right? It's like this is the thing that you turn to, that it works out Why? Because you are life itself. Life doesn't seek to die. Life doesn't seek to fail. Life seeks to live. So in order for life to continue living, it must work out. But depending on how you choose to see everything is going to give you the experience. In other words, that's what you're going to feel. That's what you're going to see. You're going to struggle because how many times have you told yourself, I wish it was this way, I wish it was that way, and you stress out, you're mad, you're angry, and it ends up working out anyway. It just ends up working out anyway. It's the acceptance that you are life itself, and life seeks to live, not fail. It's the acceptance of that. That's the beginning of all the questions that I see in comments about all kinds of things. Without the recognition and acceptance that you are life itself, you will continue to find holes and find crevices of doubt and ways to say, yeah, but this, yeah, but this, yeah, but this, yeah, but this, yeah, but that. You will find those without the acceptance that you are life itself, and it all works out. Whether you stand on your head and meditate, whether you go to 10,000 meditation retreats, whether you eat kale all day, drink smoothies and burn sage all over your house and only say positive thoughts and positive things, or you just allow yourself to be yourself fully, to completely be yourself. And I mean everything, like the good, bad, the ugly cry, the crash outs, the anxious, all of it, to be yourself, to know that if I go for it, it works out. If I sit on my butt, it works out. If I take action, it works out. If I don't take action, it works out. It's the ultimate freedom to recognize and accept that no matter what, it will work out. Now, you can choose to not accept this. You can realize it and not accept it, and you'll notice that very little changes. You can recognize it and accept it, or you can recognize it and say, no, this is BS, but I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to do this, I have to do that. If it doesn't work unless I do this, it doesn't work unless you do that. I've tried that before, and you will stay there trying to figure it out. You will stay there trying to understand your body, your nervous system. You will stay there trying to figure out what it is that you have to still do to accept that it's going to work out anyway. It's going to work out no matter what the hell you do, because you're not here to fail. No one is. But when you do choose to recognize it and accept who you are and what you are, that's when the magic happens. Because you're no longer resisting it. You're not putting up rules for yourself. You're not saying, I don't have it. You're not saying, no, I'm not. You're not saying, I have to do this. I have to do that. You're no longer saying, oh, but the human this. Oh, but the ego that. You're no longer holding on to another effing reason as to why it can't work out. Because you are completely new in this moment. And every moment you get to choose. I don't care what I just saw. I don't care what I saw. I don't care. I don't care. It's still going to work out for me. It's already working out for me. I'm the proof. My word is the proof. And outside of my word, I don't need a fucking thing.